The giant yellow dwarf ignites with overwhelming cosmic grief, scorching the galaxy without any possibility of cooling relief. Magma droplets cascade violently from the glowing hot corona, a tragic performance within this celestial massive persona.
Boiling plasma erupts in a devastating, unpredictable solar flare, a cosmic tragedy that makes the terrified astronomers openly stare.
Hydrogen fuses into a magnificent, unparalleled weeping sorrow, worrying about the astronomical forecast for a dreadful tomorrow.
A burning teardrop plummets through the endless vacuum of space,
leaving a fiery streak across the terrified planetary face.
the ultimate
Contradiction of a crying, incredibly bright sphere, a meteorological phenomenon we universally, instinctively fear. Tearful sun, crying rivers of absolute scorching, pure fire,
raising the galactic temperature significantly,
dangerously higher.
a weeping storm
Warning its inevitable, distant, eventual death,
exhaling a scorching, miserable
radioactive helium breath. Weeping sunlight blistering my sympathetic upturned cheek, a cosmic melancholy that makes the entire solar system weak.
The orbital path feels like a tragic, completely mandatory march underneath the universe's grand obsidian, unfathomable arch.
Ultraviolet rays transmitting a deeply depressed melancholic code along the milky, expansive, interstellar, lonely cosmic road. Sunspots appear suddenly like bruised, emotional dark eyes, a giant weeping entity entirely dominating the daytime skies, crying liquid gold upon the orbiting tiny, insignificant planets, melting the asteroids and the solid floating ancient granites.
A burning teardrop plummets through the endless vacuum of space,
Leaving a fiery streak across the terrified planetary face.
the ultimate
Contradiction of a crying, incredibly bright sphere, a meteorological phenomenon we universally, instinctively fear. Tearful sun, crying rivers of absolute scorching, pure fire,
raising the galactic temperature significantly,
dangerously higher.
a weeping storm
Warning its inevitable, distant, eventual death,
exhaling a scorching, miserable
radioactive helium breath. Weeping sunlight blistering my sympathetic upturned cheek, a cosmic melancholy that makes the entire solar system weak. Meditation begins descending from above. Liquid medicine to mend a fractured love. Stormy clouds gather across the gray expanse, offering nature's magnificent watery dance.
Monsoons wash the dirt from the city pavement, releasing my mind from its dark enslavement. Umbrellas bloom like mushrooms on the walk, listening to the storm's majestic
Rhythmic talk, puddles form reflecting the neon street lights, washing away the terror of those sleepless nights. Thunder claps loudly, signaling a true rebirth, nourishing the parched, dehydrated, thirsty earth. Healing rain restores the shattered, broken pieces. As the heavy downpour magically increases, droplets cleanse the sorrow from my heavy jacket, soothing the urban, overwhelming, loud racket. Let it pour, let it drench my weary bones, replacing my cries with peaceful, quiet tones.
Gutters overflow with yesterday's regret, embracing the moisture, allowing myself to get wet. Muddy boots splashing through the flooded alleys, climbing out to these emotional sunken
Valleys, window panes blurred by the steady washing stream, waking up refreshed from a feverish bad dream. Petrichor scented in the cool breezy draft, creating a life raft from a makeshift craft. Puddles form reflecting the neon street lights, washing away the terror of those sleepless nights. Thunder claps loudly, signaling a true rebirth, nourishing the parched, dehydrated, thirsty earth. Healing rain restores the shattered, broken pieces. As the heavy downpour magically increases, droplets cleanse the sorrow from my heavy jacket, soothing the urban, overwhelming, loud racket. Let it pour, let it drench my weary bones, replacing my cries with peaceful, quiet tones.
Purify the venom, extract the bitter poison.
Look at the fresh green grass,
Here's a joyous noise in
every single drop,
that hits the fertile soil.
ending this period of endless, painful toil. Drip, drip, drop, cleanse, mend, water falls, sorrow. Healing rain restores the shattered, broken pieces. As the heavy downpour magically increases, droplets cleanse the sorrow from my heavy jacket, soothing the urban, overwhelming, loud racket. Let it pour, let it drench my weary bones, replacing my cries with peaceful, quiet tones. Washed clean, brand new, purified. Purified. Enchanted waters flowing backward toward the mountain spring. Listening to the supernatural folklore the local elders sing. Wading into the sparkling, luminescent, magical stream. Entering the borders of a powerful, prophetic dream.
Phosphorescent algae glows beneath the wooden canoe, revealing a spiritual pathway completely hidden from view. Paddling silently through the sacred ancient tributary, carrying offerings to the jungle's hidden sanctuary.
The current hums a divine otherworldly secret chant,
nourishing every single mystical glowing plant.
Liquid crystal purifying my heavily burdened soul,
making my fragmented,
broken aura completely whole. Mystic river winding through the supernatural terrain, washing away the worldly, superficial human stain.
A sorcerer's walked away with immense,
legendary power,
blooming the magnificent,
rare midnight lotus flower. Navigating the supernatural bends and twisting curves, calming my terrified mortal, overly anxious nerves.
silver scales flash from creatures entirely unknown, sitting quietly upon the mossy ceremonial stone. The riverbed is paved with translucent healing chords, defying all logic, dismissing traditional reports.
Dipping my fingers into the freezing celestial liquid, everything previously confusing suddenly becomes vividly lucid.
The rapids whisper predictions of a glorious tomorrow,
banishing every ounce of inherited ancestral sorrow. The current hums a divine otherworldly secret chant,
nourishing every single mystical glowing plant.
Liquid crystal purifying my heavily burdened soul,
making my fragmented,
broken aura completely whole. Mystic river winding through the supernatural terrain, washing away the worldly, superficial human stain.
a sorceress walked away with immense,
Legendary power, blooming the magnificent, rare midnight lotus flower. Navigating the supernatural bends and twisting curves, calming my terrified mortal, overly anxious nerves.
drink the elixir, swallow the magical watery potion, connecting directly to the vast
Spiritual ocean, let the enchantment soak deeply into your very bones, communicating with the universe in hushed sacred tones. Flow, glow, oh, oh. Heal, flow, oh, oh. Magic waters, sacred across the bedroom plaster, running desperately, but the illusions move much faster. Silhouettes stretching infinitely down a narrow alleyway, trying to capture a phantom that refuses to stay.
Hunting for apparitions in the fading afternoon, guided blindly by the deceptive waning moon, grasping at smoke that slips right through my fist. A foolish pursuit of something that doesn't exist.
Optical tricks, playing games with my perception, falling victim to this visual cruel deception. Sprint toward the figure, but it suddenly shrinks
into the darkness where the hidden monster drinks,
chasing shadows through the labyrinth of my mind,
leaving reality and
solid objects far behind.
a marathon of ghosts,
An impossible endless race, following a trick of the light without a face, running in circles, hunting for an empty shape.
from this spectral prison.
There is no escape.
The perimeter walls cast a towering, terrifying gloom. Monsters projected onto the floor of my living room, tracing the edges of a memory that isn't truly there, boxing with the menacing invisible opponent in the air.
Corner of my eye catches a sudden rapid dart, accelerating the pounding of my anxious racing heart. Silhouettes dancing a mocking sinister ballet, taunting my efforts before swiftly darting away. Optical tricks, playing games with my perception, falling victim to this visual cruel deception. Sprint toward the figure, but it suddenly shrinks into the darkness where the hidden monster drinks, chasing shadows through the labyrinth of my mind,
Leaving reality and
solid objects far behind. A marathon of ghosts, an impossible endless race, following a trick of the light without a face, running in circles, hunting for an empty shape.
from this
Spectral prison, there is no escape.
stop the pursuit, stand entirely firmly still.
Let the darkness operate its mysterious quiet will.
You cannot handcuff a projection
On the wall,
surrender to the emptiness.
and let the darkness fall. Run, hide, seek, find empty shapes, trick mind, chasing shadows through the labyrinth of my mind,
Leaving reality and
solid objects far behind. A marathon of ghosts, an impossible endless race, following the trick of the light without a face, running in circles, hunting for an empty shape.
from this spectral prison.
There is no escape. Just an outline, nothing there. Fade to black, just an outline, nothing there. Fade to black. Yeah. A plush, dark violet fabric spread threads across the midnight landscape. The atmosphere feels like expensive textile brushing against my skin.
Gazing upward at this seamless cosmic
Nocturnal drape, wondering where the outer edges of this elegance begin.
Deep indigo material blankets, the sleeping neighborhood below. The universe showcases its most luxurious
Premium design.
Street lamps illuminate the smooth canvas with a soft amber glow, while my chaotic thoughts slowly falling to a perfectly straight line.
Touching the soft, untouchable tapestry of infinity,
Feeling a sense of absolute majestic
royal serenity. The universe wraps its comforting cloak around our shoulders, as the modern world outside gradually grows colder. Velvet sky draping its exquisite texture over our heads tonight, extinguishing the harsh, artificial, blinding city light. A smooth nocturnal canopy, incredibly soft and grand, stretching infinitely across this vast, mysterious land. An elegant dark paradise, comforting my weary mind, leaving the jagged, painful reality far behind.
constellations appear like diamond studs embroidered on the cloth. The silver moon behaves like a glowing ancient celestial pearl.
My fragile spirit is drawn to the light like a nocturnal moth, watching the mysterious patterns of the galaxy slowly unfurl.
Silk curtains closing gently over the horizontal window of my eyes,
absorbing the rich, calming pigments of this majestic space.
the absolute premium quality,
Of these nocturnal skies,
erasing every single painful memory without
leaving a trace. Touching the soft, untouchable tapestry of infinity,
feeling a sense of absolute majestic.
royal serenity.
The universe wraps its comforting cloak around our shoulders,
As the modern world outside gradually grows colder. Velvet sky draping its exquisite texture over our heads tonight, extinguishing the harsh, artificial, blinding city light. A smooth nocturnal canopy, incredibly soft and grand, stretching infinitely across this vast, mysterious land. An elegant dark paradise, comforting my weary mind, leaving the jagged, painful reality far behind.
for the fabric, wrap yourself within this plush embrace.
No rough edges can penetrate this protected, sacred place.
The universe provides a premium shelter
For the broken soul, making our shattered, fragmented spirits completely whole. Soft, plush, smooth, dark, cosmic blanket.
ignite the spark.
Velvet sky dripping its exquisite texture over our heads tonight, extinguishing the heart. far behind. Dark violet fabric spreads across the midnight landscape. The atmosphere feels like expensive textile brushing against my skin. Gazing upward at this seamless, cosmic, nocturnal drape, wondering where the outer edges of this elegance begin. Deep indigo material blankets the sleeping neighborhood below. The universe showcases its most luxurious premium design. Street lamps illuminate the smooth canvas with a soft amber glow, while my chaotic thoughts slowly fall into a perfectly straight line. Touching the soft, untouchable tapestry of infinity, feeling a sense of absolute majesty, royal serenity. The universe wraps its comforting cloak around our shoulders as the modern world outside gradually grows colder. Velvet sky draping its exquisite texture over our heads tonight, extinguishing the harsh artificial blinding city light. A smooth nocturnal canopy incredibly. A sudden unexpected spark ignites this frozen icy relationship. The Arctic frost begins to melt away from my guarded exterior. Stepping off the lonely, isolated, cold passenger ship, realizing that my pessimistic fears were completely inferior.
Your welcoming voice pierces through my stubborn, thick armor. A friendly greeting thaws the winter accumulated inside my chest. The atmosphere suddenly becomes significantly, wonderfully warmer, putting my long-standing, cynical worldview to the ultimate test.
Combustion begins from a single, genuinely hospitable glance, giving our stagnant lives a beautiful secondary chance. The temperature rises as our eyes finally successfully meet, transforming this bitter, frozen sidewalk into a cozy street. A warm hello melts the massive glaciers of our long separation, initiating a beautiful, comforting regeneration.
A simple, friendly greeting packed
with genuine tender heat,
making our synchronization
completely, totally complete.
banishing
The lonely winter,
welcoming the glorious spring.
discovering the simple joy that a kind, welcoming word can bring.
Cozy embers crackling cheerfully inside the old brick fireplace. Hospitality radiates from the center of your beautiful smile, erasing the lingering tension from my tired, stressed out face. Knowing that this genuine connection makes everything worthwhile.
The emotional thermostat climbs to a perfectly comfortable degree, unwinding my defensive posture, letting down my heavy guard, feeling completely, wonderfully, absolutely accepted and free. After spending so many years feeling incredibly bitter and hard,
combustion begins
from a single, genuinely hospitable glance, giving our stagnant lives a beautiful secondary chance.
The temperature rises as our eyes
Finally successfully meet, transforming this bitter, frozen sidewalk into a cozy street. A warm hello melts the massive glaciers of our long separation, initiating a beautiful, comforting regeneration.
A simple, friendly greeting packed
with genuine tender heat,
making our synchronization completely,
totally complete. Banishing the lonely winter, welcoming the glorious spring, discovering the simple joy that a kind, welcoming word can bring. Magical power to heal,
making this
newfound happiness feel completely, tangibly real. Meet, greet, fall, rise, friendly spark, bright eye. The warm hello melts the massive glaciers of our long separation, initiating a beautiful, comforting regeneration. Genuine, tender heat, making our synchronization completely, totally complete. Banishing the lonely winter, welcoming the glorious spring, discovering the simple joy that a kind, welcoming word can bring. Welcome back, so good to see you. Hello, my friend. Tropical humidity traps this heavy gloom. Exotic orchids wilt inside a solitary room, staring at the endless, unforgiving sea, wondering why destiny punished only me.
Peninsula winds transport distant hollow cries, strumming rusty chords under equatorial skies. Equator heat bakes the cracked, dry earth, questioning my purpose, doubting my own worth.
Stranded upon a coral reef of pure despair,
inhaling thick, suffocating, humid air.
No rescue boats visible on the vast horizon,
trapped within a paradise I despise being in.
Island sorrow isolates the fragile human spirit, a lonely geography. I must learn to fear it, surrounded by vast, majestic, endless blue, navigating existence completely without you. Coconuts fall upon the deserted, empty ground. Silence becomes a terrifying, deafening sound.
Volcanic ash blankets the lush green terrain, mountains reflect an internal agonizing strain. Jungle canopies block out the comforting light, leaving my soul plunged into perpetual night.
Footsteps washed away by the aggressive surf, feeling alien upon my very own native turf. Seagulls mark my solitary, desperate walk, with nobody left to listen, nobody to talk. Stranded upon a coral reef of pure despair,
inhaling thick, suffocating the humid air.
no rescue boats visible on the vast horizon.
Trapped within a paradise I despise being in.
Island sorrow isolates the fragile human spirit, a lonely geography. I must learn to fear it, surrounded by vast, majestic, endless blue.
Navigating existence completely without you.
Coconuts fall upon the deserted, empty ground. Silence becomes a terrifying, deafening sound. Castaway thoughts drift across the hemisphere.
Every single day feels like an entire year.
Bottled messages thrown into the stormy foam.
Hoping someone finds them and guides me home.
Isolated,
Abandoned,
tropical grief, lost forever, no relief. Island sorrow isolates the fragile human spirit, a lonely geography. I must learn to fear it, surrounded by vast, majestic, endless blue. Navigating existence completely without you. Coconuts fall upon the deserted, empty ground. Silence becomes a terrifying, deafening sound. Marooned forever, lost at sea, just the island. The diamond stylus drops into the circular black trench, excavating frequencies from a customized wooden bench. Tectonic vibrations rumble beneath my thick leather boots, discovering the origin of these spectacular musical roots.
carving a permanent crater into the spinning heavy wax, ignoring the mundane, ordinary, strictly boring facts. A seismic anomaly shaking the foundation of solid bedrock, escaping the tyranny of the ticking,
relentless wall clock. The oscillation penetrates through the muscular dense tissue, addressing every single complicated internal psychological issue. Low-end frequencies meticulously massage the cerebral cortex,
swirling downward into a magnificent,
inescapable audio vortex. Deep groove swallowing my entire physical dancing frame, a funky excavation completely without any proper name.
sub-bass,
Rumbling straight from the center of the earth, celebrating this spectacular rocket.
The analog needle digs a magnificent Grand Sonic Canyon, becoming my absolute trusted, reliable musical companion. Reverberating strictly within the lowest possible decibel range, embracing this wonderful,
Magnificent, funky physiological change. Hypnotic revolutions turning at precisely 33 speeds, fulfilling my rhythmic, biological, incredibly urgent needs. The clavinet stutters a filthy, spectacularly gritty riff, pushing me safely over the metaphorical musical cliff. The oscillation penetrates through the muscular dense tissue, addressing every single complicated internal psychological issue. Low-end frequencies meticulously massage the cerebral cortex,
swirling downward into a magnificent,
inescapable audio vortex. Deep groove swallowing my entire physical dancing frame. Oh, a funky excavation, completely without any proper name.
so bass,
Rumbling straight from the center of the earth, celebrating this spectacular, undeniable rhythmic rebirth, sinking effortlessly into the monumental, incredibly fat pocket, launching my spirit like an interstellar audio-powered rocket. Never felt this profound physical resonance before.
The rhythm section builds a monolithic, towering stone temple.
This beautiful composition remains remarkably, brilliantly simple. Spin, drop, lock, heavy bass, rock, steady. Deep groove swallowing my entire physical dancing frame.
A funky excavation,
Completely without any proper name.
so bass,
Rumbling straight from the center of the earth, celebrating this spectacular, undeniable rhythmic rebirth, sinking effortlessly into the monumental, incredibly fat pocket, launching my spirit like an interstellar audio-powered rocket. Keep spinning, stay in the pocket, don't ever stop. The vast Atlantic behaves like a giant sheet of flawless glass, watching the motionless anchored cargo vessels slowly pass. A dead calm paralyzes the deep, unmeasurable marine abyss, robbing the coastline of its familiar, crashing white kiss.
voiceless currents circulate miles underneath the smooth surface. A fluid environment entirely devoid of direction or purpose. The tides refuse to fight, the pressure begins to heavily mount, suffering from a quiet despair that nobody can accurately count.
Liquid stagnation, freezing out emotional true expression, trapped inside a nautical, overwhelming, deep depression.
No breeze disturbs the surface,
no white caps appear,
drowning in a fluid vacuum
of absolute cold fear. Silent waves roll wordlessly across the dark horizon, a massive body of water its aquatic, icy will.
The heavy iron anchor sinks into the black, unyielding mud, chilling the warm flow of my frustrated human blood. Navigational instruments fail to find a way out of this zone, left drifting on this glassy desert, completely, utterly alone. Motionless seaweed tangled around the rusted dead propeller. I have become a stranded, forgotten maritime dweller. The horizon blends seamlessly into the pale misty sky, with no dynamic motion left to even ask the question why. Liquid stagnation, freezing our emotional true expression, trapped inside an cool, overwhelming, deep depression. No breeze disturbs the surface, no white caps appear, drowning in a fluid vacuum of absolute cold fear. Silent waves roll wordlessly across the dark horizon, a massive body of water with no vocal cords to cry in, cresting without a sound, breaking without an impact or roar, never reaching the safety of the distant rocky shore. An unuttered tidal grief, perfectly disguised and still, crushing my fragile heart against its aquatic, icy will. A monstrous storm is brewing deep beneath this calm illusion, a chaotic vortex of emotional devastating, absolute confusion. But on the outside, not a single ripple gives it away. We keep our devastating secrets locked up every single day. Still, deep, mute, tight, glassy, water, no sound. Silent waves roll wordlessly across the dark horizon. Oh, a massive body of water with no vocal cords to cry in, cresting without a sound, breaking without an impact or roar, never reaching the safety of the distant rocky shore. An unuttered tidal grief, perfectly disguised and still, crushing my fragile heart against its aquatic, icy will. Drifting away into the fog, utterly voiceless. Precipitation begins descending from above, liquid medicine to mend a fractured love. Stormy clouds gather across the gray expanse, offering nature's magnificent watery dance. Monsoons wash the dirt from the city pavement, releasing my mind from its dark enslavement. Umbrellas bloom like mushrooms on the walk, listening to the storm's majestic rhythmic talk. Puddles form reflecting the neon street lights,
lights, washing away the terror of those sleepless nights. Thunder claps loudly signaling a true rebirth, nourishing the parched, dehydrated, thirsty earth. Healing rain restores the shattered, broken pieces as the heavy downpour magically increases. Droplets cleanse the sorrow from my heavy jacket,
soothing the urban, overwhelming loud racket.
let it pour, let it drench my weary bones, replacing my cries with peaceful, quiet tones.
Gutters overflowed with yesterday's regret, embracing the moisture, allowing myself to get wet. Muddy boots splashing through the flooded alleys, climbing out of these emotional sunken valleys.
Window panes blurred by the steady washing stream, waking up refreshed from a feverish bad dream. Petrichor scent filling the cool breezy draft, creating a life raft from a makeshift craft. Puddles form reflecting the neon street lights, washing away the terror of those sleepless nights. Thunder claps loudly signaling a true rebirth, nourishing the parched, dehydrated, thirsty earth. Healing rain restores the shattered, broken pieces as the heavy downpour magically increases. Droplets cleanse the sorrow from my heavy jacket,
Soothing the urban, overwhelming loud racket.
let it pour, let it drench my weary bones, replacing my cries with peaceful, quiet tones.
Extract the bitter poison, look at the fresh green grass, hear the joyous noise.
And every single drop that hits the fertile soil, ending this period of endless painful toil. Drip, drop, cleanse, mend, waterfalls, sorrows end. Drip, as a heavy downpour magically increases. Droplets cleanse the sorrow from my heavy jacket, soothing the urban, overwhelming loud racket. Let it pour, let it drench my weary bones, replacing my cries with peaceful, quiet tones. Wash clean, brand new, purified.
Shining bright like heavy jewelry,
wearing this invisible crown of pure misery.
Yellow beams striking the cracks inside my mind,
searching for a treasure I will never find.
Valuable wounds gleaming under the spotlight glare, showcasing the damage that we openly share. Mine in the depths of a relationship turned cold, paying the ultimate price for something so
wealthy in sadness, bankrupt in hope, climbing this dangerously steep, slippery slope, polishing the metal until it blinds the eye, valuing the pain instead of asking why. Golden egg radiating from the core,
hurting so beautifully, demanding more.
gilded suffering, expensive and grand,
Sifting the shining dust right through my hand.
a luxurious torment I proudly wear, a shiny burden too heavy to bear.
Coins tossed into the wishing well of deceit, walking barefoot down the scorching paved street. Treasuries filled with letters you returned, counting the agonizing lessons I have learned.
Glittering chains binding me to the floor, locking the brass handle on the exit door. Richness cannot cure the illness of the soul, paying an emotional devastating toll.
Wealthy in sadness, bankrupt in hope,
Climbing this dangerously steep, slippery slope, polishing the metal until it blinds the eye, valuing the pain instead of asking why. Golden egg radiating from the core,
hurting so beautifully, demanding more.
gilded suffering, expensive and grand,
Sifting the shining dust right through my hand.
a luxurious torment I proudly wear, a shiny burden too heavy to bear.
Melted down, forge a different shape, entirely burning the impurities out.
Fiercely and fiercely,
Maybe the glimmer will eventually fade to rust, transforming the shiny agony back
into dust. Shine, hurt, gleam,
burn.
priceless agony,
Oh,
flawless tragedy. Golden egg radiating from the core,
hurting so beautifully, demanding more.
gilded suffering, expensive and grand,
In the shining dust right through my
a
hand.
luxurious torment I proudly wear, a shiny burden too heavy to bear. Keep the shine,
This valuable suffering
is purely mine, forever glowing. An invisible aerial current sweeps across the open patio, lifting the heavy velvet curtains of my stagnant mind, carrying a refreshing, pure atmosphere ratio, leaving the suffocating stale oxygen far behind.
Gentle gusts ventilate this narrow, depressing corridor. A pneumatic release bringing sudden, absolute clarity, acting as an energetic heavenly, wind-born ambassador, distributing comfort with an airy, generous charity.
The zephyr carries distinct, wonderfully fragrant memories, invisible forces actively pushing me confidently onward, scattering the lingering bothersome mental enemies, tilting my chin upward, gazing optimistically sunward. Soulful breeze, reviving my exhausted, collapsed lungs, inhaling the pure refreshing, magnificent stratosphere, tasting the sweet sweetness upon our parched, dry tongues, blowing away the remnants of lingering cowardly fear, flying like a spiritual kite, entirely unenjoyed, cleansing the spaces that previously felt so cankered.
Airborne particles dancing joyfully in the sudden draft. Exhaling toxic fumes accumulated over multiple decades, building a functional aerodynamic psychological craft, escaping before the spectacular daytime scenery fades.
Soaring high above the mundane, boring terrestrial problems, carried aloft by a supernatural, incredibly airy lift, detaching from the worldly heavy concrete columns, accepting this meteorological, fantastic, precious gift. The zephyr carries distinct, wonderfully fragrant memories, invisible forces actively pushing me confidently onward, scattering the lingering bothersome mental enemies, tilting my chin upward, gazing optimistically sunward. Soulful breeze, reviving my exhausted, collapsed lungs, inhaling the pure, refreshing, magnificent stratosphere, tasting the sweetness upon our parched, dry tongues, blowing away the remnants of lingering cowardly fear, flying like a spiritual kite, entirely unenjoyed, cleansing the spaces that previously felt so cankered.
Sticky cobwebs forcefully scatter the debris. Let the internal atmospheric pressure equalize completely, opening the windows to embrace this grand decree. Letting the draft kiss my forehead softly and sweet.
Just the wind. Tropical humidity traps this heavy gloom. Exotic orchids wilt inside a solitary room, staring at the endless, unforgiving sea, wondering why destiny punished only me.
Peninsula winds transport distant hollow cries, strumming rusty chords under equatorial skies.
Equator heat bakes the cracked, dry earth, questioning my purpose, doubting my own worth. Stranded upon a coral reef of pure despair,
inhaling thick
terrifying, deafening sound.
Volcanic ash blankets the lush green terrain. Mountains reflecting internal agonizing strain. Jungle canopies block out the comforting light, leaving my soul plunged into perpetual night.
Footsteps washed away by the aggressive surf, feeling alien upon my very own native turf. Seagulls mock my solitary, desperate walk, with nobody left to listen, nobody to talk.
Stranded upon a coral reef for pure despair,
inhaling thick, suffocating humidity.
no rescue boats visible on the vast horizon.
Trapped within a paradise I despise being in. Island sorrow isolates the fragile human spirit. A lonely geography, I must learn to fear it. Surrounded by vast, majestic, endless blue, navigating existence completely without you. Coconuts fall upon the deserted, empty ground. Silence becomes a terrifying, deafening sound. Castaway thoughts drift across the hemisphere. Every single day feels like an entire bottle messages thrown into the stormy foam, hoping someone finds them and guides me home. Isolated, abandoned, tropical, grief, lost forever. No relief. Island sorrow isolates the fragile human spirit. A lonely geography, I must learn to fear it. Surrounded by vast, majestic, endless blue, navigating existence completely without you. Coconuts fall upon the deserted, empty ground. Silence becomes a terrifying, deafening sound. Marooned forever, lost at sea. Just the island. The studio clock ticks past midnight, heavy with exhaustion. Magnetic tape unspools slowly inside this cold recorder. Our creative spark whimpers into a faint, dying ember. We spend hours chasing a harmony we can no longer remember.
Vacuum tubes inside the amplifiers are gradually cooling. Out-of-tune strings vibrate with a dull, hollow resonance. Cigarette smoke hangs motionless above the mixing console as this uninspired session takes its final, devastating toll. Frequencies dropping below the audible human spectrum. Our grand musical masterpiece has suffered a fatal fracture. The volume slider slips down towards absolute zero. No heroic applause waiting for either tragic hero. This fading jam loses its rhythm and its heartbeat.
Dwindling music dissolving into this deserted urban street. The groove unravels, the chords completely disintegrate, accepting our silent, unceremonious quiet fate. A dying playback, an agonizingly slow sonic decay, as the last beautiful note simply drifts away.
Wooden drumsticks slip from my numb, slippery fingers. A feedback loop groans weakly in the monitor speaker. The rhythm section completely loses its steady foundation, halting this pointless training, musical negotiation.
Condenser microphones capture nothing but heavy breathing. The flashing red indicator confirms the track is leaving. We compose a symphony out of fragile temporary lies, now watching how a legendary collaboration slowly dies. Frequencies dropping below the audible human spectrum. Our grand musical masterpiece has suffered a fatal fracture. The volume slider slips down towards absolute zero. No heroic applause waiting for either tragic hero. This fading jam loses its rhythmic heartbeat. Dwindling music dissolving into this deserted urban street. The groove unravels, the chords completely disintegrate, accepting our silent, unceremonious quiet fate. A dying playback, an agonizingly slow sonic decay, as the last beautiful note simply drifts away.
Erase the master track, delete the digital file.
We haven't shared a genuine, happy smile in a long while.
Let the static hiss consume the remaining empty space,
Leaving behind no musical footprint, no historical trace. Decay,
vanish,
mute, hiss,
unrecorded sorrow.
no tomorrow. This fading jam loses its rhythmic heartbeat. Dwindling music dissolving into this deserted urban street. Ooh, the groove unravels, the chords completely disintegrate, accepting our silent, unceremonious quiet fate. A dying playback, an agonizingly slow sonic decay, as the last beautiful note simply drifts away.
Cut the power,
Switch off the light, total silence. Dusk approaches, painting this horizon bleeding orange. Watching daylight slipping beneath those darkening waves. Shadows creeping across my lonely porch tonight. Every evening brings another memory I cannot erase.
twilight settles upon the shoreline, shifting sands, holding nothing except these empty, calloused hands. Ocean ocean breezes whisper secrets through the palm leaves, while the universe quietly watches how my spirit grieves.
Fading colors melting into the deep abyss, missing the flavor of your forgotten kiss. Stars awakening, witnessing our silent divide.
Nowhere left for these falling drops to hide.
Sunset tears rolling down my tired face, leaving a trail that time cannot replace. Weeping skies mourn the ending of the day, washing our beautiful yesterday away. Oh, the night claims the remaining light, surrendering without a final fight.
Footprints dissolving underneath the rising tide, swallowing the places where we used to hide. Gazing out towards the purple atmosphere,
Wishing your comforting silhouette was near. Lanterns flickering beside the lonely pier, reflecting the salt water dropping from my ear. Currents pulling the wreckage of our past, knowing this fragile illusion couldn't last.
fading colors melting into the deep abyss, missing the flavor of your forgotten kiss. Stars awakening, witnessing our silent divide. Nowhere left for these falling drops to hide.
Sunset tears rolling down my tired face, leaving a trail that time cannot replace. Weeping skies mourn the ending of the day, washing out beautiful yesterday away. Oh, the night claims the remaining light, surrendering without a final fight.
Darkness completely envelops the scenery around, gravity pulling my sorrow directly to the ground. Letting the midnight swallow the remains of noon,
Singing a lullaby beneath the crescent moon. Slowly dropping, crying, stopping. The evening wept, the promise kept. Sunset tears rolling down my tired face, leaving a trail that time cannot replace. Weeping skies mourn the ending of the day, washing our beautiful yesterday away. Oh, the night claims the remaining light, surrendering without a final fight. Let them fall into the blackness, absorbing it all. Goodbye, afternoon.
oh no 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 no.
Enchanted waters flowing backward toward the mountain spring, listening to the supernatural folklore the local elders sing. Wading into the sparkling, luminescent, magical stream, entering the borders of a powerful prophetic dream.
Phosphorescent algae glows beneath the wooden canoe, revealing a spiritual pathway completely hidden from view. Paddling silently through the sacred
Ancient tributary,
carrying offerings to the jungle's hidden sanctuary.
the current hums a divine, otherworldly secret chant, nourishing every single mystical glowing plant. Liquid crystal purifying my heavily burdened soul, making my fragmented broken aura completely whole. Mystic river winding through the supernatural terrain, washing away the worldly, superficial human stain.
A sorceress waterway,
With immense legendary power,
blooming the magnificent
red midnight lotus flower,
navigating
the supernatural bends and twisting curves,
calming my terrified
mortal, overly anxious nerves.
silver scales flash from creatures entirely unknown, sitting quietly upon a mossy ceremonial stone. The riverbed is paved with translucent healing cords, defying all logic,
Dismissing traditional report, dipping my fingers into the freezing celestial liquid. Everything previously confusing suddenly becomes vividly lucid. The rapids whisper predictions of a glorious tomorrow, banishing every ounce of inherited ancestral sorrow. The current hums a divine, otherworldly secret chant, nourishing every single mystical glowing plant. Liquid crystal purifying my heavily burdened soul, making my fragmented broken aura completely whole. Mystic river winding through the supernatural terrain, washing away the worldly, superficial human stain. A sorcerer's waterway
with immense
legendary power,
blooming the magnificent red
midnight lotus flower,
navigating
the supernatural bends and twisting curves,
calming my terrified
mortal, overly anxious nerves. Drink the elixir, swallow the magical watery potion, connecting directly to the vast spiritual ocean. Let the enchantment soak deeply into your very bones, communicating with the universe in hushed sacred tones. Blow, heal, flow,
magic water
sacred flow. Mystic river winding through the supernatural terrain, washing away the world Deep beneath the ancient, fertile forest floor, subterranean channels cannot contain this agony anymore.
The oldest oak timber trembled from an inner disease as a bitter autumn wind strips the
defenseless trees.
Ancestral soil absorbs a generation of heavyweight nutrients contaminated by
a cruel, unyielding fate.
Bark splits open, oozing a sticky, resinous tear, exposing the historical vulnerability
we secretly fear.
The underground network carries a desperate silent signal.
Its botanical structure is becoming dangerously brittle.
An unseen earthquake fractures our spiritual foundation, enduring a slow, painful, vegetative starvation.
The roots weep beneath the heavy, trampled clay
As a natural connection
completely withers away.
the foundation grows,
The ancient trunk bleeds,
ignoring
our emotional, vital, spiritual needs.
a subterranean mourning, organic and profound,
Crying silently from underneath the solid ground.
Concrete jungles expand, choking the soft loam, depriving our wild spirits of their native home. Iron shovels sever the delicate fibrous veins, leaving nothing but structural damage and pain.
With its stems collapse under the toxic atmosphere, no sweet birds nesting, no gentle wildlife near. The crown of branches loses its majestic green pride, with no secret canopy left for us to run and hide.
The underground network carries a desperate silent signal.
Oh, this botanical structure is becoming dangerously brittle.
An unseen earthquake fractures our spiritual
Foundation,
enduring a slow,
painful,
vegetative starvation.
the roots weep beneath the heavy, trampled clay.
As a natural connection
Completely withers away.
the foundation grows,
The ancient trunk bleeds,
ignoring our
emotional, vital, spiritual needs.
a subterranean mourning, organic and profound,
Crying silently
from underneath the solid ground. Reclaim the dirt, remember the ancient,
Wild origin,
before this synthetic.
modern corruption crawled in.
But the rot has penetrated,
Far too deep into the core.
we cannot blossom or
Bear sweet fruit anymore.
tremble,
Bleed, rot,
die,
die.
earthy sorrow.
No tomorrow. The roots weep beneath the heavy, trampled clay.
As a natural connection,
Completely withers away.
the foundation grows,
The ancient trunk bleeds,
ignoring our
emotional, vital, spiritual needs.
a subterranean mourning,
Organic and profound, crying silently from underneath the solid ground. Back to dust, The diamond stylus drops into the circular black trench, excavating frequencies from a customized wooden bench. Tectonic vibrations rumble beneath my thick leather boots, discovering the origin of these spectacular musical roots.
Carving a permanent crater into the spinning heavy wax, ignoring the mundane, ordinary, strictly boring facts. A seismic anomaly shaking the foundation of solid bedrock, escaping the tyranny of the ticking, relentless wall clock.
The oscillation penetrates through the muscular dense tissue,
addressing every single complicated internal psychological issue.
Low-end frequencies meticulously massage the cerebral cortex,
swirling downward into a magnificent,
inescapable audio vortex. Deep grooves swallowing my entire physical dancing frame, a funky excavation completely without any proper name.
Sub-bass
rumbling straight from the center of the earth,
celebrating the spectacular,
undeniable rhythmic rebirth,
sinking effortlessly
into the monumental, incredibly fat pocket,
launching my spirit like an interstellar,
audio-powered rocket.
The analog needle digs a magnificent grand sonic canyon, becoming my absolute, trusted, reliable musical companion, reverberating strictly within the lowest possible decibel range, embracing this wonderful, magnificent,
funky physiological change. Hypnotic revolutions turning at precisely 33 speeds, fulfilling my rhythmic, biological, incredibly urgent needs. The clavinet stutters a filthy, spectacularly gritty riff, pushing me safely over the metaphorical musical cliff. The oscillation penetrates through the muscular dense tissue, addressing every single complicated internal psychological issue. Low-end frequencies meticulously massage the cerebral cortex,
swirling downward into a magnificent,
inescapable audio vortex. Deep grooves swallowing my entire physical dancing frame, a funky excavation completely without any proper name.
Sub-bass
rumbling straight from the center of the earth,
celebrating the spectacular,
undeniable rhythmic rebirth, sinking effortlessly into the monumental, incredibly fat pocket,
launching my spirit like an interstellar,
audio-powered rocket. Dig further past the crust, deep into the molten core. I have never felt this profound physical resonance before.
the rhythm section builds a monolithic,
Towering stone temple
this beautiful composition,
remains remarkably, brilliantly simple.
dig,
Spin,
drop,
lock,
heavy bass,
rock steady. Deep grooves swallowing my entire physical dancing frame, a funky excavation completely without any proper name.
sub-bass
Rumbling straight from the center of the earth,
celebrating the spectacular,
undeniable rhythmic rebirth, sinking effortlessly into the monumental, incredibly fat pocket,
launching my spirit like an interstellar,